This is the secret to cheap camping in Florida that no one talks about. Sure, you can boondock in Florida, but it's not always close to where you actually want to be. And campgrounds, they can be pricey. But what if there was an in-between option? We're Joseph and Kalyn, full-time RVers for 6 years, and we're putting a new strategy to the test. Trying out Hipcamp for the very first time while still keeping our camping costs low. I figured I should probably tell you how much we spent on this.
You're starting to do your job now?
What has gotten into you? But will it actually be worth it? We're rolling the dice on a completely new camping experience, and we're bringing you along for the ride. We got free eggs. Plus, we're taking our e-bikes along one of Florida's most scenic coastal trails, where we found a secluded beach that's free to visit and looks like it's straight out of a movie. I understand why they call it Boneyard Beach. This video is brought to you by Electric. I think I need an extra boost to get up this little Florida hill. Good morning. We are here at this boondocking spot in the Osceola National Forest. It's free, called West Tower Hunt Camp, and I'm gonna tell you all about it.
And I'm gonna tear down the RV, and I'm gonna win.
I guess it's a competition now. And now you know that we're not staying here another night. We got into this camp last night and we were planning on staying for a full week because, hello, free. We love free. But then I started looking at maps and realized that it's gonna be an hour and 40 minutes to get to the east side of Jacksonville, which is where we had an activity plan that we really wanted to do. So that's why we're packing up today and moving closer to that area. We're also gonna try a Hipcamp for the very first time. It's similar, I think, to like a Boondocker's Welcome or a Harvest Host. So yeah, 6 years of RV life and first time trying a Hipcamp. But here, I mean, it's not bad. Like, I would have totally stayed here for a full week if we had had an activity in the area. You can see you can just like park basically anywhere in here. There's no designated spots. Some have picnic tables. There is a bathroom. Have not been in there to try that. And there's a really sketchy fire tower for which the campground is named. We have not gone up that because, like I said, it's sketchy. Ooh, potable water. That is rare for a boondocking spot. There's also a really funny thing about this boondocking spot. And you've got, again, this is run by the Osceola National Forest. So you've got this whole spot that the National Forest owns. And then you see these little red pillars here and the private property signs all around it. It's just this little section. I don't even know, it's not even that big, but we can't like step into it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to. It probably belongs to the neighbors. Here's a little behind the scenes for you. Joseph keeps asking me, can you take footage of this? Can you film me doing this? I thought this was a competition. I feel like I should win by default now.
She's ready.
Okay, now I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
Did you tell them about the fire tower?
Yep.
Did you tell them about the trash bins?
No.
You're not done yet. You gotta go tell them about the trash bins.
No.
There's trash bins
There's
here.
trash bins.
That's done. I think you beat me by a good bit. You ready?
I think so. Oh, you're filming.
That took a lot longer than I thought it was with the head start I had, but
You're so optimistic.
my excuse is that I got into a fight with the Starlink cord and I lost.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
By the way, do you realize that this is our very last free campground in Florida? After this, after the Hipcamp, we're done. We're done with Florida.
We did tremendously well.
I think so.
Minus that $400 or $500 thing in the middle that we just won't talk about. Once we get off this 5-mile dirt road, I think it's 5 miles, we have 92 miles to go today to get to our Hipcamp, but we gotta make a stop for Walmart first because we are running out of like everything. Basic necessities, breakfast stuff. The fridge is empty.
I guess that means I should do a meal plan. Okay, are you craving anything in particular?
I love our chicken wraps, our Greek chicken wraps.
So I need to add tomatoes to the list then
Yes.
if we're gonna keep doing that one.
Yep.
Avocados, bananas, anything else related to our smoothies?
Oh, no.
Chocolate
I need a wet wipe.
on the leather seat. It's not enough.
It's not so much that it's on the leather seat, it's that it's right there.
It's not enough that you spilled your Olipop in the Orlando video in the truck.
I spilled Olipop into the truck.
What did you do? I didn't
It's
even
not a
see.
disaster.
I didn't even see what you did though. Now you're putting chocolate in the. You almost hit that mailbox.
There you go.
Are you all set?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Do we need any more smoothie stuffs? Do you want to have that that pepper chicken salad with the chicken and bacon?
I mean, if it has bacon, the answer is yes, generally. Unless it's a donut.
I'm just looking through
Have you had a bacon donut? Like a donut with bacon on it?
I've seen them, but I never had one.
So bacon is not good on everything.
Objection. Argumentative.
Maple bacon donut is just like, I don't know, a donut's supposed to be like sweet, not savory.
Yeah.
If you disagree, I'm sorry.
You can tell us in the comments, but we
you're
won't
wrong.
listen to you.
You're just wrong.
I think I still have some peppers left. We still have some shallots left. I'll be back with food. I don't know if you've ever tried the Better Goods brand at Walmart. It's pretty good. I think it's the Walmart like natural organic brand, but I'm gonna try this chocolate. I like trying new chocolates just to make things fun.
Welcome back.
So no almond milk yogurt,
Oh, bummer.
but I got you an Olipop.
I'm gonna open this before we start moving. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's our travel. Have we told them that this is our travel day
No,
thing?
because I think the first time they saw it was in the Orlando video. But now we've decided that since they're pricey,
Oh man,
they're travel day treats.
$2. But yeah, so travel day is Olipop day or Pops,
Poppy day or Pops
Poppy.
or whatever. Trinity, you excited to explore a new spot? Oh, wow. That was some shade thrown. We're 5 minutes out. I just got a message. Okay, the gate is open.
Nice.
This place is called
Blueberry
Blueberry
right?
Ranch RV Boondocking. I think it's a working farm. I'm assuming they have blueberries. Sounds like they have lots of animals and things, but it looked like a kind of a wide open field to park. And honestly, it really was not that much different to book than like a Boondocker's Welcome or Harvest Host. You basically just look for RV sites camping and they have their rates on there. I guess it's more like Airbnb, but for RV sites. Filed the blueberry sign. I don't remember when blueberries are in season. I know they are in like June up north, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what Florida harvest season is because some things you can harvest twice. Some things seem to be all year round. Doing well yourself?
It's okay.
Babe.
Hi.
Long journey today?
No,
No,
not
only
really.
90 miles, so it was nice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
All right, so what I'm gonna get you to do is pull up back in here. I'm about to move this little mower out the way,
Okay.
and then we'll pull in and then back in over here. So
Okay.
then whenever you do go to leave, all you have to do is kind of pull straight out.
As we were talking with the owner, he did answer my question about when are blueberries in season. So they plant a few different varieties here so that they can extend the U-pick season. So between like Memorial Day and August. I don't know, it's kind of fun to be here at a blueberry farm. Can't pick them, but it still makes you feel like you're back in nature. You
Yes.
didn't even wait for me to film you unhitching.
Sorry. I got impatient.
Because I was yapping?
It was just another race and I'm winning this time.
Hello, little princess. Hi. They said there's a barn cat.
Can I tell them that this is the second time I put this down because you didn't film the first time?
Stop it. I figured I should probably tell you how much we spent on
You're
this.
starting to do your job now?
He will not quit. Like what? What has gotten into you? Did you eat or drink something that just made you a little sassy?
I think I'm just a sore loser from this morning.
Man, I gotta sign back in. So we've got the receipts And this is $291.60 for 7 nights. So it's about like $35 a night and then a $46 Hipcamp service fee. I don't think that's bad at all. We do have just a water hookup, or at least water accessible, that we can get. It's still boondocking in terms of electric and sewer, not having hookups for those, but it's quiet back here. No one's gonna bother us. I feel like this is the first time in a long time that we've been boondocking without being surrounded by other people.
And like the key components to boondocking to me are, do we have solar and do we have Starlink? And here we have a clear, wide open sky. We're gonna get both. So I don't think we're gonna have to run the generator at all. Unless we have a couple days of really cloudy weather, I actually think for the first time in Florida, we're gonna be able to keep up with our power usage.
All right, Cody. Where are you? There you are, buddy. You ready? Going for a ride. Oh, I almost hit my head. Why did you have a mess?
Present Joe is not happy with past Joe right now.
What made you just decide to just...
He left a problem for future Joe because he was in a hurry, and now present Joe is dealing with future Joe. Are we getting messed up with all the tenses here? I'm not happy with myself. So the whole reason we're at this Hipcamp is so that we can go to a bike trail. Obviously we could have gone if we were at the other place, but it was 2 hours away. So it's gonna be like a 4-hour round trip just to go on a bike ride. But you know what it is? You know what day it is? It's a bike ride, which means it's peanut butter and jelly day.
I don't think we've had peanut butter and jelly in a video in a long time. We've definitely eaten it. Do you want apples?
I'll take
protein bars.
I'll take an apple. I'll take a protein bar.
Make sure we're sufficiently fueled. Oh,
Kalyn,
I have to show you something.
What do you have to show me?
I have to show you something.
What do you have to show me?
I'm gonna
nervous.
do it on camera too.
I'm really nervous.
Hey, we did this stovetop in the last video.
Did you clean it really rough today?
I did not clean it rough.
I see it.
But do you see like the scrapes?
Oh, I see this one right here too.
It didn't last. We've been treating it like a baby. I know, it's very disappointing.
I hate this stovetop.
And if you missed that video and you're like, what did you do to the stovetop? We spray painted it in the last video. I think it was the last video. And this is like the 3rd time we spray painted it, but we had new spray paints and we thought it was gonna work out and it didn't. And the whole reason why we're not buying a different stovetop is because they don't make it in a rig this old, ones that fit. Even the ones that are like one size fits all is not one size fits all. There's like inches and gaps hanging all over the place. So this stovetop, I mean, it looks better than it did, but I do have some good news. We received from the host of the Hipcamp free eggs. Look at those beautiful eggs. She's like, I want some. I feel like this is worth the price of the Hipcamp alone with the way egg prices are. He gave me so many. I was like, I'll just take a few. I have like 1.5 dozen here. I wish I could share. What is wrong with you? Do you guys feed your dogs eggs? Because I know, like, I think some people do. I was trying to research it because I don't know. I feel like even after a year, I'm still a fairly new dog owner. So I don't know, should you cook them to be safe? Because I know salmonella might be a thing. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna risk it, but I'm curious what you do.
I think she's voting for give it a try. Anything in the kitchen, she's willing to try it. In fact, if it's in a garbage can, she's willing to try it. If it's on the ground, she's willing to. If it's goose poop, she's willing to try it. So back to sandwich making, of course. If you're new to the channel, Jif peanut butter. We're like Jif loyal. They're not a sponsor. They totally should be. Kalyn's going with the Smucker's Natural Strawberry. I don't think you ever have any jam other than strawberry.
No.
No? And
Nope.
I am going with Publix Concord Grape. Is this jam? This is jam.
This is still from the stash that subscriber Ann brought to our meetup.
I still have, I think, 3 jars of jelly to get through. All right, so let's make these puppies.
Oh, I'll get the behave. Don't get into those eggs.
All right, so where are we headed? Because I don't have it in here yet.
Yep, I think we have free parking at the Saw Pit Creek boat ramp. And that's gonna hook us onto the trail that we're taking today, which is called, I don't want to say it because I'm gonna mess it up. Timucuan Trail?
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Timucuan Trail?
Yeah, that trail. The one on the screen.
It's a bike trail. It's supposed to be pretty famous because it apparently goes from Maine all the way to Key West. I don't know why there's a part of me that wants to do that.
Oh my goodness.
It would be a long...
On the e-bike?
I don't...
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
On a normal bike, I don't know that I have that
Can
sort of...
you think of all the hills you'd have to go through, the Carolinas, and... Well, maybe it goes along the beach, so
and
maybe
not
it's
just
not too bad.
And not just the hills, you're also going to be dealing with wind, because if you're near the coast,
Yeah.
you're never going to have the wind to your back all the time. But anyway,
But
that's not the summer series.
Yeah, this trail is supposed to be super scenic because it follows A1A, which is the famous beachside road. So we're going to be able to stop at a couple beaches that look really cool and have some driftwood. And then, oh, we get to cross a bridge too.
Do you know that route used to be just called A1?
No?
And then all the Canadians used it to come down to Florida, and then it became A1A.
I know exactly where he was going with that.
I'm sorry.
Just drive.
You ready?
I'm all set. We got our electric bikes.
I have been excited about this ever since you told me what we were doing. Like, paved path, 10 miles.
He is obsessed with these bikes.
I really am.
All right, and I know there's a lot of complaining going on about these seats.
About your seat height?
Yeah, and I have to say one thing. Do what feels comfortable for you. Okay? Revving the engines. Here we go. Okay, make note, we're at 27 miles on the odometer, so we'll see how actually far we go.
So we should be at 40, yours should be at 47 miles?
Probably
Do we
by
want
the
to
time
tell,
we're all done.
do we want to tell people what mine's at?
What is it at? Oh yeah, you've done a lot more
Mine's
riding
at
than I
55.
have. He likes any excuse to use the bike to go to the
Yep.
grocery store.
I did do that in Key Largo. Went to Publix on the e-bike. All right, I don't know where I'm going.
Well, I think the bike trail's over there where there's bikes.
Ah.
Where there's people on bikes. Can we cross?
There's
Ooh,
a
we can
crosswalk.
cross. Let's do it quick. Oh, this is supposed to be Spoonbill Pond, which is great birding. I don't know if I see any spoonbills though. This is cool. This little boardwalk thing. Lizards. Ugh, I don't like these slats cracking. Makes me a little nervous. This is our first view of the Atlantic Ocean. I don't think it will be our last on this trek. Woo! This is so pretty!
I'm kind of surprised at how few people are on this trail, to be honest. It is a Tuesday, so maybe a weekday is part of why that is the case. Maybe it's busier on a weekend, but we've been a mile. We've passed only like 2 people the whole time. We basically have the trail to ourselves.
Our bikes are the Express 750. I have the step-through bike, and one of the things I love about this bike is that you can decide how many levels you want it to like pedal assist. So I'm on number 1 right now, which means it's just giving me a little bit of a boost. And I think that's great for a trail like this where we're not in a hurry to get anywhere. It's just kind of a leisurely pace. But if you wanted to bump it up, you got levels 2 and 3. Is there anything beyond that?
There is a secret level 4.
Oh, it's secret?
You have to change some settings, and you need to be aware of laws in the state you're in, because some states do not like electric bikes going above 20 miles an hour. But there is a setting that you can change that allows your bike to get up to 28 miles an hour on pedal assist. It will not get up to 28 miles an hour on the throttle, at least in the settings that I've found. But yeah, there is a secret level 4. We're going into Little Talbot Island State Park. I do not know if we have to pay a fee.
Sorry, well, I do the awkward bike waddle. It says $2 per pedestrian.
I've still got cash from
Oh, you do?
laundry day.
Okay.
Hello, 2 pedestrians or bicyclists.
Well, it's still a free activity. I'm not saying this will happen to you if you come along, but she said it's a public access trail, the trail, but I was like, we're gonna stop for lunch. She's like, it's okay. So, still free.
And we got a free pamphlet.
Let me know if you find a good lunch spot.
Okay.
Because I'm getting just a little bit hangry. I'm not quite there yet, but it's close.
We got pavilions over here. Oh! My sandwich got
It's
got a little, it's
squished.
not too bad. It's not too bad. See, yours made it through just fine.
Thank you.
And we totally should have parked these bikes in the shade because my butt is now
It's burning.
roasting. What do we get ourselves into?
I don't know if this trail ended or not, but we kind of took it under the bridge on the other side, just like it. We started on the bridge and we ended up on the other side and the sidewalk ends. So I don't know if we go back to that little park we saw and see if there's another trail somewhere. I don't know. I thought it went all the way down to Mayport.
All right, time to consult a map.
Yes. I think we're stuck unless we want to ride on A1A
For how
with
long?
all the traffic.
It says 2 miles, right?
I thought it was only a mile. You think it's 2?
Yeah, I just ran directions and Google says it's 2 miles. So what we're having to do is, Kalyn was right, we'd have to go along A1A, and what we wanted to do is there's a ferry that gets you into Mayport, and we'd never taken the e-bikes on a ferry before. But I'm really not comfortable riding these down the highway, especially without safety gear. I'm fine with it on a trail, but when you got cars whizzing by at 60 miles an hour, I don't know, it just stops being fun at that point, right?
Yeah. I think the path ends here.
I think.
But we saved something for on the way back, and I'm glad we did.
We did.
So there's a place called Boneyard Beach that was pretty soon after we got started on the trail, and we saved it for the way back.
And it looks really cool. And by saved it for the way back, we were both hungry and we're like, we need to get to our lunch spot sooner.
I passed it. I was like, I think that was Boneyard Beach.
And we're like, nope, we're going to eat. So we're going to hit that on the way back and show that to y'all.
But do know that if you take this trail, it ends at the Fort George Inlet at the end of the bridge, unless you want to brave the traffic. I think this is the beach.
Nice.
So this says bicycles and pedestrians. I don't know how far we're gonna be able to take this because it is sandy. And we don't wanna get in over our heads with these e-bikes.
Honestly, was not expecting this
Another
type of
stump.
riding today. Oh, it looks like it's starting to get a little
It's getting
squirrely.
deep. I'm getting squirrely. Oh, let me get off before I run you over. Hi, puppy. I think I've decided that
You
I've
gonna
given
walk?
up. I'm
Okay,
walking.
I'm gonna shut the power off on mine. Yeah, there comes a point where it's just smarter to walk as opposed to try to, because I don't know if you've ridden a bike in sand, but you hit the sand just right and the front tire just starts going like that.
How does it go again?
Like that.
I can't believe we're still going back here. Woo!
Careful.
Ow!
What did you do?
I hit my knee on the pedal.
People get mad at us for not having helmets. I guess we need knee pads for when we're walking the bikes. I hear water. I don't see it yet, but I hear water.
Wow. I understand why they call it Boneyard Beach. I have so many questions. Did all this like driftwood just drift up on the beach from the ocean? Are they just dead trees that just like used to live here and died and just scattered? How did Boneyard Beach come to be? I betcha I can Google it.
So while Kalyn's looking it up, put your answers what you think it is. I think the trees all used to live here, and over time the water like somehow killed all the trees.
Ding, 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 ding.
And now they're just here. Now I don't know what killed them. Was it a hurricane? Was it?
No, it just was like normal water erosion. It said the channel just like kept deepening and the water kept coming up, and then the trees that were here just died off, and
they
it became...
decided not to clear the beach, but just to leave all the trees.
Yeah.
And they go on for quite a ways. I don't know if you can
I think
see
they
back there, but
said a few miles.
it's a lot of bones, tree bones.
Overall, we went 17 miles on the trail. It was a gorgeous day. We loved it. And one of the things that we were really excited about with the electric e-bikes is that we were gonna be able to explore further. It definitely is adding to like our adventure portfolio, and we're seeing it as more of like a mode of transportation that just helps us explore some different areas on the bike. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description to our exact bikes. I'll also put a QR code on the screen. Go ahead, click that, scan it, check out electric. We have been really enjoying our bikes.
And if you ever come down and do this trail, you're gonna wanna make sure if you use an e-bike that you're not using a throttle. They allow e-bikes, but just the pedal assist. You're not supposed to zoom throttle your way down the trail.
And we are rule followers, so we didn't use our throttle. We are also rule followers in the fact that I need to retract my earlier statement about this being free parking, because I saw a sign that I did not see when we pulled in. So it took me to a website that I have to put in my email address. It looks like this boat ramp is part of the Florida State Parks.
I'm gonna start the truck.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
It's not that bad.
I'm sweating more than I did on the trail.
It's only $3.
$3, that's not so bad.
Okay, add to cart. Let me just check this out just so that we are legit.
So it'll be $3 for parking, and then depending on the park ranger at the Florida State Park, it might be an additional $2. But for us today, it was free. So $3.
Ish.
Well, the park was free.
Free-ish.
The park was free.
The park, but we still paid for a state park. With
this is part of the state park.
That's what I just said. Did you guys hear that? Because I said it.
Sure. Well, I'm hangry part 2.
It's almost, this is kind of funny. It's almost 6 p.m.
We started before noon.
And we ate lunch at 1.
Yeah. Have you paid for that yet?
Done. We are legit.
I mean, we paid after the fact, but we still paid.
We're still legit.
Yes. We're going to OPS Pizzeria. Kalyn it's not a pizzeria, OPS like Italian place. I think it's a chain, I'm not sure, so we're not gonna vlog it because I don't think it's local flavor, but be sure you subscribe because next week, I guess I could start driving. Next week, we are going to do an entire breakdown of our Florida cheaper free, and Kalyn is gonna tell you all the things that she did to locate all these cheap spots. Not only that,
But wait, there's more.
we're going to break down every penny we spent on lodging and excursions and even tolls. Tolls is something we haven't really touched on this whole time, and Florida has quite a few toll roads, so we're going to tell you how much we spent on those. So like, subscribe, do all those things, and we'll see you next Friday.